I like the spectacle of wrestling. I love the spectacle of wrestling. Well, today we got an even bigger spectacle. Yep, it's big wrestlers doing flippy dippy cruiserweight moves. 10 minutes. If you guys want to check out the original upload of the content, click the top link in the description. If you want to hang out with me and the Flag live on Twitch, click that Twitch link. I'm not going to hold you up too long. Let's get right into the video.
Today, we're going to look at times when big wrestlers became high flyers.
Gotta win by pinfall. What the heck? What did
Lord have mercy. Alright, but Kane has zero business ever being on top of the cage at all. That's the you tune in, Mick. Cut that out.
From the top of the cage. Kane, who's still standing, and the Undertaker. Oh my God!
Shit.
He's got to do this. Umaga at the top. Yeah!
I don't even think you could count that as a cruiserweight move. He's Samoan, right? Umaga's Samoan as hell. They born doing the splash. They literally born just. That's how they come into this world. They ready.
Andre the Giant was the 8th wonder of the world due to his enormous size, standing tall at 7'4" and over 500
I know damn well we don't got
pounds.
Andre doing
While he
something
was
crazy.
usually dominating his opponents with his power, there were times when he became a high flyer. For example, you have this giant splash from the second rope.
He's climbing on the ropes. I don't even know if they'll hold him. And that's a giant.
Now, do you know you wrong for putting this in this video? Do you know you wrong for putting this piddly ass splash in this video? Dude, I'm gonna fight you for that one. You know you were wrong.
From the second
Don't
rope.
do Andre like
Climbing
that.
on the ropes. I don't even know if they'll hold him. And that's a giant splash off the ropes.
Then he took it to the next level during a steel cage match where he went on the top rope.
Moves down. Down he comes.
And he did
Cut it out. Cut it out. Andre, cut it out. Cut it out. You gonna fall like a baby on somebody's whole ass chest? Cut it out. Andre, now I got beef with you. Now I got beef with you.
Down. Down he comes.
and he did it again.
Holy mackerel, Andre the Giant off the top turnbuckle.
There's nothing more impressive than Andre
Bro,
and his leaps, but the
you
Big
better
Show
not kick
comes
out,
close.
like-
If you need proof, just look at this brutal dropkick.
Building in disgust. Oh my! Good.
Who do you think you are? That is the equivalent of a porcelain tub getting into the air.
His dropkicks were so crazy that they would even send people crashing through tables. Big Show even did a dropkick
Nah.
off the top rope. This is him hitting some missile dropkicks.
しかもなんとミサイルキックをするという
Big Show the top
You
rope.
play too much, bro.
Big Show.
Honestly, if you gonna try to drop kick Viscera, you need that though. You needed that. That warranted that. Them ropes long as shit. That's a big boy.
The Big Show with a drop.
Look, we've seen kip-ups from smaller guys like Shawn Michaels, but did you know that Big Show was more than capable of doing it as well? He would even follow this one up with a big dropkick.
By the Big
What are you
Show.
kipping up for?
A drop kick by the 500-pound.
A
Also,
kip
here's the
up
Big
into
Show
his
doing
rock
a
kick is
sunset
wild.
flip.
You showing off.
Look at this. Big Show is so
And let's
I think this is the one time I gotta make a different expression for y'all.
not forget about the fact that Big Show wasn't afraid to get to the top rope.
never did this. Oh, we go! World Heavyweight Champion.
The most impressive one is when he hit this elbow drop on Mark Henry. To put this into perspective, this angle shows
He went
just
across
how
the
far
ring with
Henry
that shit.
was from the Big Show. It's hard to believe that he actually landed this perfectly. Now we gotta talk about Prime Kane because the Big Red Machine wasn't afraid to fly. Just look at Big Show tossing Kane out of the ring.
Can you believe that? Oh, God. Good God Almighty.
Kane's flying clothesline.
Well, that's
was
not
one
Kane
of the
doing a
most
cruiserweight
devastating
move.
moves
That's him
in
getting thrown.
WWE history. Just imagine a 7-foot giant flying at you. Nobody can prepare for something like that.
Chip Belt, look behind you. Big mistake. Oh, what elevation on
What's even crazier is that he did
That's
it
a
from the
big
top
dude to see in the
turnbuckle
air
to
like
the
that.
outside of the ring.
Oh, he's not the Red Machine. Oh, my God. The Big Red Machine with some hang time.
Kane was even athletic
He was
enough
really
to hit an
risking it all,
enziguri
high
kick.
key.
Guess you gotta say that. And Zaguri. Did you
Yo, who told Kane to just have an enziguri locked away? Put that shit back where you found it.
hear the Zaguri the come?
You rarely see that from huge wrestlers like him, and it's equally impressive to the time that he hit this dropkick on SmackDown.
We could have a new champion.
Kane got some serious hang time with that one, and in that same match, he would go on to pull off a
Yo.
Hurricanrana.
Kane in no man's land. Put him up high.
Like I said earlier, Prime Kane was built different. Another wrestler built different was his brother, The Undertaker.
Wait a minute. There's the Undertaker. Oh, my God. Phenom was airborne.
Despite being a
was
6'10",
too damn
300-pound
big, bro.
phenom, The Undertaker defied every expectation of what a
6'10",
big man could do in the
300
ring.
pounds.
He could use a drop kick, walk on the ropes,
smooth him like a
splash onto
fucking
his
cat.
opponents, throw himself outside of the ring,
Measuring the champion. Flying through the air. Hit a 300-pounder.
perform a flying clothesline, and even hit some elbow drops. And then you got that iconic suicide dive onto the cameraman.
Ain't doing that shit no more though. Old ass.
In that
Yeah,
same
what's
match,
your
he gave us
old
one of the
ass?
craziest elbow drops ever.
Taker putting it all on the line. Oh, gosh.
The Undertaker was a daredevil, and so was Rikishi. During a steel cage match, he jumped off the top of the cage onto his opponent.
Rikishi was wildin'. You're wildin'. You're wildin'. There's no other way to describe that. You are wildin'. We could spell that 8 different ways. You are wildin'. You too that big. You too that big.
Not only that, but nobody took a clothesline better than him. Rikishi would flip like he was a cruiserweight. It was unreal.
Amazing so for
Someone
the
else
clothesline
unreal
though.
is Brock Lesnar. I'm convinced he's not human, and here is some proof. At SummerSlam, he jumped off his forklift onto Roman Reigns without a care in the world.
Oh, my goodness, there. Didn't waste any time. A face press.
And then there was that time at WrestleMania where he
Who
reversed
gave this man a
Goldberg's spear
forklift?
by doing a simple leapfrog.
Look at the spear. Oh, my God. Good God. What a leapfrog by Brock.
Don't forget about his iconic shooting star press, and I'm not talking about the botch at WrestleMania 19 where he almost broke his neck. I'm talking about the time
used to hit that
it
shit for
before
fun.
his WWE debut at OVW or at dark matches.
Shelton out of the ring.
Damn.
Cluster on the top rope. Back on. Shooting star press. Shooting
Damn.
star press in the top. Good God. Hit it. Yes. Shooting star press from a 300-pounder. 2, 3.
Brock Lesnar moved
God
like a man
damn,
half
that
his
shit looked
size,
beautiful.
which made him an athletic freak. He wasn't just big, he was unreal. Vader was nearly 450 pounds, yet he was capable of hitting some of the best
That
moonsaults
man
ever.
Vader.
Seeing a man that size flip off the rope wasn't just surprising, it was terrifying. It didn't look possible, but
You
Vader
can't be
made it
dropping the
real.
gut on
Every
people
time
like
he hit
that, though,
move,
Big
it reminded
V.
fans that he wasn't just a monster.
You can't be
but he was
dropping the
also
gut
an
on people
athlete.
like that,
Then you've
man.
got the most impressive
Ugh.
move in this video, which is the time that he literally backflipped into the ring. We will never see another 450-pound man do that again.
Why are you backflip? Yo. He got He hit that shit like he work at King of Diamonds, bro. He be at the Gentleman Club, bro. Pop that shit. Hop that shit. Yeah. We gotta make it rain for
Another
Leon.
450-pound man do that again. Bam Bam Bigelow was built like a tank, but he moved like a heavyweight ninja. He didn't just break the mold, he set it on fire, literally and figuratively. With a frame that screamed power and gear that looked like he walked out of a comic book, you'd never expect the high-flying moves that he could perform. But the man could climb the top rope for a diving headbutt, snap off a picture-perfect dropkick, or hit an enziguri that stunned the crowd. And then you had his moonsault, which wasn't just a move, it was a statement. It was a statement that big men could fly, and Bam Bam Bigelow made sure no one would forget it. Dominic Dijakovic versus Keith Lee at NXT TakeOver absolutely deserves its own section. What these two pulled off that night wasn't just impressive, it was absolutely unbelievable. Both men reversed chokeslams by landing on their feet like it was light work. Dijakovic launched himself off the ropes and crashed.
I'm not gonna let you say that. I'm not gonna let you say that. Let me go back and watch the Keith Lee backflip, bro. It's just funny go watch that Keith Lee backflip though. Nah. You definitely lied. You a liar. You a fucking liar with the side by side right there on screen. Now it's rap beef. Why did you lie to me, bro? Why did you lie? Why did you redeem, bro?
It was light work. Dijakovic launched himself off the ropes and crashed into Keith Lee, who was sitting on a chair. And then somehow they pulled off not one, not two, but 3 insane moves from the top turnbuckle. All of this happened at a combined weight of over 500 pounds, which makes it even crazier. Braun Strowman, the monster among men, pulled off moves you would expect from a high flyer. Yeah, it sounds wild, but when Braun hits the ring, he's surprisingly agile for a guy his size. Take this kip up for example. It's a moment that lives rent-free in our minds. The whole sequence flows so smoothly, and it only gets more impressive if you watch it in slow-mo. We've also seen Braun Strowman fly off the top rope.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
However, that doesn't always pay off for him though.
Said make money.
Strowman sending Bronson Reed flying over the car is one of the greatest moments ever.
Oh my God! Driven across the hood of the car and over the...
Don't worry, Bronson Reed got his revenge shortly after when he did this.
You have to slide across the hood like that.
This is Mike Awesome hitting the biggest frog splash of all time.
Mike Awesome. That man's
Kevin
a
Nash
demon in the
flying over
ring.
Ropes feels like a fever dream, but he's done it a few times during his run with the WWF in the 90s. This was before all the injuries that he had that slowed him down in the ring. Ivar's moonsault is the definition of perfection. At 6'7" tall, Test took the biggest risk of his career, jumping off the elimination chamber onto RVD and the chair. And finally, we have Bronson Reed jumping off the War Games cage onto a table. It was later revealed that he would suffer a broken ankle.
Bro almost severed his own throat.
That said, you gotta appreciate Bronson Reed and all these other big men for putting their bodies on the line for the love of the game. Anyways, that...
Loved it. But bro made the video? Yeah, I'm on you. What's your name again? I just gotta make sure. Plana? Whatever your name is, buddy. Yeah, we got rat beef now. I'm after you, brother. I'm after you. Click the top link in the description to show Plana some love. I got a bunch of videos, or come hang out with me in the flock live on Twitch. If I can add Twitch, think I've also got a bonus Patreon with over 200 hours of bonus content. It's free. Free wrestling content. Free. That I can't do on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video unless you're weird. Don't be weird. Thank you so much to those of you that have made it over to the Patreon. I appreciate you.
I'm still hungry.